Alrighty, my Trails fans, and welcome back to our next episode of Trails in the Sky. Alrighty, so I did a couple of things off screen. I went ahead and just gained some extra money by doing the mirror trick to get about 60,000 mirror. It'd be good to have a bit of extra mirror for later on if we decide to do some farming on Shining Ponds. I also went and defeated one of the Shining Ponds, which you can now do. If Joshua and Estelle both have their CP, you can destroy at least one of them by using your maximum 200 CP attack. And I also went and purchased an item I almost forgot everybody to go and get, which is the Labelle News issue. You know what? I actually forgot to go buy it, so let's go buy it now. I forgot to buy it, and I didn't buy it while I was in town doing the mirror trick, so let's go and buy that now. And the Labelle News issue 5 is now in the store, so we want to grab that before we lose the opportunity. And there it is, just 100 mirror. Let's go ahead and read that now. See what is going on in the world. Exclusive interview with Colonel Richard, the Royal Army's rising star, personal details revealed. A close-up look at the man behind the plan. The Lind incident halted the nation's aerial transportation and struck fear in our hearts, but thanks to the Royal Army's Intelligence Division, hereafter ID, all of that's behind us now, and no hostages were harmed. We are pleased to welcome the ID founder today for an exclusive one-on-one interview, and would like to thank him for taking time from his busy schedule to meet with us. Alan Richard, founder of ID. Born SC 1168, age 34, single war college graduate. Rank Colonel, Labelle News, hereafter LN. Congratulations on your success with the Lind incident. Colonel Richard, hereafter AR. Thanks, but I'm not sure if I'm the right person to congratulate. We officers just sit in front of a desk all day. It's the men and women on the field who deserve all the praise here. LN, and we are thankful, truly. Tell me, Colonel, what was your role in the 100 Days War? AR, easy to say what my role wasn't. I planned strategies, I fought, I handled communications and intelligence, and I procured goods for the troops, to name just a few of my tasks. LN, and were the lessons you learned in the war contributive to the founding of the ID? AR, actually no, we now live in an information age, and as orbital technology advances, life becomes faster paced. And if the Royal Army can't keep up, well, then that's it for us. LN, how do you see the Royal Army now, and in what ways do you believe it could be improved? AR, as an officer, I really can't officially answer that. If you're asking for my own personal opinion, though, then I'd have to say we need to become a more robust organisation. LN, as in, more arms proliferation? AR, no, quite the opposite. Not an expansion of force, but of quality. We need significant improvements in our organisation, our equipment, our command structure. LN, I'm afraid that's all the time we have, but Colonel Alan Richard, I sincerely thank you for granting us this wonderful opportunity. This reporter's impression. Unpretentious, unrestrained and bold, Colonel Alan Richard is nothing at all like the elite, haughty image people seem to have of him, and given his accomplishments it's clear he's not only a brilliant man, but a politically savvy one as well. He truly is the Royal Army's rising star, and his time is only just beginning. Culture Festival at the Jenis Royal Academy. The lychee is back in season, and as always, the Jenis Royal Academy is ready to celebrate. Come for the fruit, but stay for the booths, the exhibits, and of course the annual class play. Culture Sightseeing Rouen and Erletten. Clear lake water flows over the edge of an aqueduct, forming cascading falls of unmatchable beauty, such as Erletten, a place of natural splendour and boundless wonder. Scholars and archaeologists alike are baffled as to how such grand medieval aqueducts were built in an age before orbital technology. At present, the ruins of Erletten are used as a checkpoint between Rouen and Zeiss, but quality accommodations are also available for curious travellers with a taste for the ancient and mysterious. If that's you, then let in the air out of your boring life and get going. Breaking story, Mercia Orphanage burnt to ashes before dawn yesterday. A fire broke out at the Mercia Orphanage. No injuries were reported, but the building has been completely levelled. The Bracer Guild is presently investigating. Alrighty, so that's what's currently going on in the world. So let's get our tails over, finally, to the Jenis Royal Academy. in we go. So, yeah, make sure you do all of the side quests here. It can be quite easy to end up missing some of the side quests that are in here, because you get an achievement for helping out with all of the festival preparation. And here we go. We're finally here. Wow, so this is the Royal Academy. I like it here. It seems so nice and relaxing. Perfect type of environment for studying, I'd say. Well, everyone's in class at the moment. It'll get pretty noisy if you just wait around a little while. We're having the campus festival soon. Ah, so I guess people are busy preparing for it. Correct. I want to introduce you to the head of the student council, but she's in class. So I'll take you to the dean's office first. Why there? To meet Dean Collins. He's in charge of the whole academy. His office is on the first floor of the main building to the right. Got it. Well, let's go meet the dean then. Alrighty, so there's going to be a lot of talking to NPCs over the next couple of episodes, because there are a lot of changes to the dialogue, and I believe there is one outside, if I can just find them. There they are. Students are always up late around this time of year, which means that I have to make my rounds later than usual. I think there's somebody in here. Yep, here we go. Well now, classes are almost over. I should get flooded with hungry young students here shortly. That's going to be our new go-to sit-down meal. Look at all that health it gives. Let's see if they have anything else for sale for us. Just a vegetable sandwich. Let's see. Schoolhouse. There's a couple of people to speak to here. Oh, hello, Chloe. Pardon me, Fauna. I just got back. Haha, welcome back. If you're looking for the dean, he just went to his office. He's been quite worried about you. Oh, alright, I'll go and see him now. There are 3 major courses offered at the academy. All of them are important, but I'm personally in charge of physical education. There are no classes at the moment. Perfect time to get the papers sorted out. I believe that's everybody who can be spoken to except for the dean, which advances the story. I'm back, Dean Collins. Ah, hello, Chloe. And who might you be? It's nice to meet you, Dean. We're from the Bracer Guild. But you're so young. Very impressive indeed. Are you by any chance here because of the fire at the orphanage? Yes, actually. Chloe explained the entire situation surrounding the fire to Dean Collins. I see. That's terrible. I wish I could do something to help. Well, first there's the matter of cheering up the children. Perhaps I could start there. Yes, sir. In that case, I will work on the play with Estelle and Joshua. I think that's a good idea. Estelle and Joshua, I wish you both the best. Do what you can. Yes, sir. To the best of our meagre ability. I'm letting the head of the student council handle the matter of the play. Her name is Jill. She can tell you far more about it than I ever could. I'll see about setting up dorm rooms for you. Dorms? Well, the campus festival is almost upon us. I'd imagine that you'll need to rehearse every day for long hours. And if that's the case, you'll need a place to sleep, will you not? Oh, okay. That would be greatly appreciated. Ah, lessons seem to have concluded for the day. Why not go and introduce yourselves to the president then? Yes, sir. We should go to the student council room next. It's to the right of the main building on the 2nd floor of the clubhouse. Okay, let's go. And obviously that's going to be the last place that we're going to go to. We have a lot of people to speak to. Don't worry, I'll make sure you have a place to stay, and I'm greatly looking forward to your transformation. There's also a cafeteria on campus which you may use at your leisure. Just relax and work hard on the play. With the festival coming up, the kids practically vibrate in their seats when class is almost out. Haha, but I suppose there's nothing to be done about it. Everyone tends to slack off in the lead up to the festival. I suppose all the instruction in the world can't change that. Perhaps tomorrow I'll give the kids a pop quiz, and just to show them, it will not be multiple choice. It's almost festival time. I hope all the students are trying their hardest for this. Yes, I do apologise if you're not really interested in the NPC dialogue in these playthroughs, but you may just want to do some skipping around, because the next episode or two is probably going to be filled with all of this. But I guess I have some shopping to do first. I've got to buy some of everything I can think of. I swear, why can't you learn to have some kind of schedule? Everyone else is busy and you don't have any assistants, so you need to learn to be efficient. Are you planning to make a round trip to Ruan from campus? Oh, hello, Chloe. Hello, Miss Viola. I'm sorry I missed your class. You don't need to worry about that, dear. You did have important business to attend to after all. If you stop by the faculty lounge later, I can give you a printout of the work you missed. Yes, ma'am, I will. Hello, Chloe, so you've come back to us. The preparations for the class program appear to be coming along well. How far's the play? I'm told the casting has not yet been finalised, correct? That was done some time ago, Logic. It's going to be great. I hope you'll enjoy it. Ah, yes, well. Then I wish you the best of luck. Oh, hello, Chloe. We've got to start putting up the decorations soon. If we can't finish up one task, we can't move on to the next. Caden's really good with his hands, and if you give him a little coffee, then he can do just about anything. Maybe I can get him to make some stuffed dolls next. They've got an awful lot of coffee, an awful lot of coffee. I'm making outfits to wear at the food stand. I've got to really throw myself into this, and to do that, I need more coffee! Anyone out here to speak to? Not behind the building. My job is taking care of the Academy's equipment and facilities. It's especially important now before the campus festival starts up. Oh, that's a cool camera angle. Anyone outside for me to speak to? Chloe, you're back. I'm just getting started on the setup for the club's food stand. I'm sorry, Rochelle, I can't really help right now. Oh, it's fine, I know you're busy with the play. Did they ever decide on the casting? Haha, well, actually... You don't mean them? Eep. But what's with the reaction? I'm really starting to worry now. I get it. That's perfect, great thinking. I'm glad we had nice people come here. I'm going to be in the play too, so we'll work together. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm starting to get worried about this play. Oh, there's another couple of students. Okay, so how's this? Picking the right spot is important. The archery club is running a popcorn stand for the festival. It's that time of year again. The campus festival always winds up taking more of your attention than your actual classwork. Come on, let's give it all we've got. Okay, I think that's everybody out here. Back road here that heads to the old schoolhouse. The door is locked. It's a big building to just go to waste like that. But yeah, there's nothing really here for now. But I think we'll be returning there later on. Setting up for the campus festival is such a pain. Let the people that want to be involved work on it. Everyone in the Woodwinds group is late. I wonder if I should just start getting ready on my own. So how's the festival setup going? You need to keep your strength up, so big servings all around. Come by anytime. It's the student council room. That's going to be the last room we go into. Oh, hi Chloe. Good to see you back. Hello Roy, you look very busy. I'm trying to find something for my class display. I'd better get a move on or else I'll never hear the end of it from Logic. The festival setup phase is when the club practices and rests. Today this is all we have to practice with. But it's obviously pretty crucial. I'm so busy. There's this class display and I'm in the play later, plus I have to help with the club's food stand. All of this is getting to be a little bit much, even for me. I wonder if I should just drop one of them. Sometimes people don't really make their meanings clear. Huh? Everyone agreed that it was a lot, but if we all put in our fair share, we'd get it taken care of. But he who has made the least progress will inevitably be the one to proclaim how busy he is. What are you talking about? Just that I wonder which one makes you feel the busiest. Of course, I always figured you'd handle all of them with no problem. I mean, Alright, I get it, already. I'll keep working on all of them. Alrighty, and now we advance the story. So busy. The budgets for all of the concession stands have been checked over. No problems with sending out the invitations. Now all that's left is the play. If we can't find anyone to fill the last 2 roles, the only option might be for us to fill them in ourselves. Oh no, there's no way you're acting in the play. The horrors I've witnessed when we first tried those costumes on are going to haunt me for the rest of my life. Don't remind me, I never want to wear anything like that ever again. I'm back, Jill. Hello, Hans. Chloe, I heard about the fire. It must have been awful. Were the matron and kids alright? Yes, they're fine for now. The orphanage was burnt to the ground though. I see. Well, try to keep your spirits up. Fretting won't do anyone any good. The best thing we can do is make the play something the kids can enjoy. Yes, Matron Teresa gave us the same advice. So, we'll give it our best. With your help, I'm sure everything will turn out fine. To think I was stressing about it just a few minutes ago. Who are your friends? Nice to meet you, my name's Estelle. I'm Joshua. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. So you must be the ones Chloe spoke of before. I told you I'd bring them here. They'll be helping out too. Oh, that's a relief. I'm glad to meet both of you. I'm Jill Ridenour. I'm the head of the student council. I'll be directing the play. And I'm the vice president, Hans. It's nice to meet you both. Likewise. Good to meet you too. You know... What? With braces here, maybe we can incorporate stunts. Are you any good with a sword, Estelle? Well... My father mainly trained me on the staff, but I'm not hopeless at least. Okay then, that settles it. You'll have a big sword fight with Chloe. Whoa, a sword fight? She means in the play, of course. There's a duel between the 2 knights at the climax of the play. It's a really powerful scene, perfect for the final act. We don't have any girls who can use a sword well enough to compete with Chloe, much less make it look good. She beat every guy in the fencing tournament and took the top spot. Oh wow. She actually beat out Hans in the final match. Thanks for reminding me, Jill. It's not that I'm no good, it's just that Chloe is way better. I'm still only an amateur. I don't think I'd be any match for a professional like Estelle. And again with the modesty. But hey, if you need my help, I'm your girl. We can do it, Chloe. I'm sure we can, thank you. Haha, you know, a duel between 2 female knights ought to be pretty unique. Female knights? They're going to be playing the 2 male knights. Huh? But that leaves us without a role for Joshua. Oh my, whatever shall we do? He deserves to play a crucial role in this. Yes, a crucial role. I think we may have just the part for him. What kind of play is this exactly? It's called Madrigal of the White Magnolia. It's a famous story set in a time where there are nobles and commoners. A princess is courted by both a knight of royal blood and a commoner. In spite of their different social classes, the three have been friends since childhood. As you can imagine, this leads to complications between the nobles and the commoners, and there's a great happy ending to the whole thing. Hey, that sounds like fun. So then, why are the girls playing the guy roles? It's just something to make the production more interesting this time. Having guys and girls switch roles, that is. Really? Wow, and the teachers are all okay with this? End sexual discrimination, be free of gender roles. Put in that light, the teachers love the idea. Personally, I just thought people would get a kick out of it. Jill, you're incorrigible. Yep, though she says she prefers the title, Evil Genius. I'm totally up for this. Hey, hold on a second, from what you're telling me then, the crucial role you need me to play is... Yep, you're really doing us a massive favour here. Thank you for introducing us to such nice people, Chloe. I'm sorry, Joshua. So, these are our costumes. I figured that if we're playing knights, we'd be all armoured up. Well, armour and a helmet won't work so well if we want people to see you act. That's why I decided to arrange things so you'd be dressed more like the Royal Guardsman. Oh, I got it. It's perfect for Chloe, she's petite. Haha, thank you so much. I think it suits you also. Haha, really? Say, why are we dressed in different colours? Because I'm playing the Azure Knight Oscar. You're playing the Ruby Knight Julius. It makes the play more colourful. Ah, okay then. So what about Joshua? The object of your affection is the fair Princess Cecilia. Come on, Princess, this way. But wait, I'm not in the moment yet. Ah, doesn't he look beautiful? You're going to say something, say it. Don't leave me in suspense. Well, how should I put it? I think it looks perfect. I'm shocked. You look beautiful. Indeed, such poise. Why, if I didn't know what's really going on under there, I'd be smitten at the very sight of you. Well, thank you for being so honest about it, at least. I'm not so thrilled, but... haha, this is just as I'd hoped. I think everyone would be pretty pleased with the casting. Come on, everyone, let's make this play one to remember. Alright, yeah! Afterward, Estelle and Joshua each slept in their respective dormitories. Okay, Estelle, please use this bed. Thank you. That means you and Jill are in the same room. You two must be close. We have been ever since we first started here. And as roommates, we're pretty much inseparable. By the way, I have a proposition for you. What? Want to be an honorary best friend of mine? After all, we're going to be working together. You don't mind, do you? Of course not. Not superseding me, I hope. We're a best friend trio, right? Yeah, of course we are. My new best friends, Jill and Chloe. Wonderful. Looks like it's just us girls in here, this'll be fun. No need to worry about boys prying eyes while we're here. You make it sound so dirty. You're so innocent. Like a little lamb. Oh, that's just mean. Just for that, I'm not baking you any sweets. Oh, well, pardon me. I apologise for offending you, Mademoiselle Chloe. Nope, try again. What's wrong, Estelle? What's with all the staring? It's no big deal. I've just got a little green monster on my shoulder. What do you mean? I have some friends back in Roland, but the most we ever did was have sleepovers. I think it must be nice to have someone close living under the same roof with you. What do you think, Chloe? I'm not sure. I don't really understand what would make you jealous, Estelle. Huh? I concur. I almost want to ask where you get off saying something like that. Why would you say that? Oh, come on. You've got a travelling companion, don't you? Pretty nice looking one to boot. Who you've also, I don't know, lived under the same roof with? Are you talking about Joshua? That's kind of a silly question. You've got a hot guy with you all the time and you're jealous of us living in an all-girl household? I'm playing a tiny violin for you, like minuscule in size. Shows what you know. Joshua's more like a big brother to me. Us living together is more like a family thing. Oh, a family thing, she says. I wonder if Joshua feels the same way. But I bet that's not what a guy his age would think. It's gotta be tough for him to always be around a pretty girl like you. Enough, Jill. I'm so sorry, Estelle. Jill has a bad habit of picking on people. Pff, if we're gonna start talking about bad habits, is there something you'd like to say? Nope, I'm good. Come on, don't mess with me like that. And really, Joshua, I mean, come on, no way. Someone's in denial. Jill. Oops, I just remembered. I have to give my daily report to the teacher before bed. So, good night, ladies. Sleep well. I swear. Oh, right, Estelle. If you'd like, I can lend you some of my pajamas. Estelle? Oh, what? Oh, right, pajamas. Sure, that sounds great. With that, Estelle and Joshua's unlikely life at the Royal Academy had begun. In the morning, they would wake up and go to school, just like the other students. All throughout the morning, they attended lessons with the other students. As the day wore on, lunch was enjoyed by all over pleasant, silly conversation, mostly revolving around how Joshua might look in heels. School was followed by rigorous rehearsals that lasted late into the night. Everyone was having such fun that time seemed to fly by. And the day before the festival? My friend, I fear that this was inevitable. Perhaps fate always intended for us to meet in so base a fashion. Speak that we may both be unburdened. If nothing else, for our beloved princess. We would cleave a path through fate with our own hands, but at this moment my words and her smile seem lost. Has fear clutched your heart, Oscar? But what is this passion that pierces me to the quick? Though I have no wish to fight you again, it would seem that I am left with little choice. Before this storm by the name of revolution should claim us both, take up your sword, and we shall let fate decide. Yes, and may the goddess above see our spirits as they truly are. Come, then, let it be done. Indeed. Ew. Ew. Woohoo! We finally got through the scene with no mistakes. And a convincing performance it was. I've got nothing on you, though. I don't think you flubbed a single line. Well, I've been familiar with the script for a long time. I think I learned it at about the same rate you're going. I really appreciate you taking the trouble to rehearse. It's no big deal, you've kind of been my guide through it all. I think you would make a great bracer personally. You flatter me. We finally do this for real tomorrow. I hope Matron Teresa and the children will enjoy it. They really mean a lot to you, don't they? They're like your family. I'm sorry, did I say something wrong? No, you're exactly right. They're the ones who taught me the real value of family. Both of my parents died shortly after I was born, What? I was left in the care of an affluent relative. I never wanted for anything, but I really had no idea what having a family was like. It was 10 years ago that I met the matron. 10 years ago? Was that during the 100 Days War? Yes, that was when I came to Rouen. Everyone I knew had scattered trying to escape the Imperial forces. Matron Teresa and her husband Joseph took me in and cared for me. Wow. After the war ended, we waited several months for word to come of my relatives. She and Joseph were so kind to me. That was when I first understood what it must be like to have a mother and a father, and how it must be to have a family to be with. Chloe. I'm sorry. I've been rambling. You must be bored to tears. No, not at all. Let's really show everyone tomorrow how it's done. Right. I was worried before, but I'm really excited now. Jill and Hans sure have worked hard on this, haven't they? Haha, yes indeed. But I think Joshua has really been the biggest help. I never expected him to be such a good actor. Yeah. He acted all uninterested, but he sure plays the role of the spoiled princess well. He definitely nailed the mannerisms. I've seen professionals turn in worse performances. Does he have any experience in theatre? I don't really know much about his life before I met him. Whatever went on back then, he's never wanted to talk about it. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't mean to pry. Don't sweat it. He's always been the type to be good at whatever he does. He's always so calm and collected. Sometimes he gets flustered though, and that's when he's really cute. What? Perhaps our roles should have been reversed. Huh? Julius and Oscar. Somehow I think you would have preferred to play Oscar. How come? Well, maybe I mean Julius is the son of a noble, and I sure don't know anything about that. That's not what I mean. It's more about, you know, the ending. Oh, you mean how Oscar gets... right. Well, it's just Joshua. And hey, do you mean you wouldn't like kissing Joshua? Don't be ridiculous. Still, it does seem rather risque. Come on, you're starting to sound like Jill. And besides, Joshua just sees me like a little sister. Does he? He's always treated me like a little kid, especially with my dad around. It drives me nuts. Anyway, there's absolutely nothing like that going on. Okay. Ah, here you are. Joshua. Hans. Rehearsal's over and you're still practicing. That's some dedication you two have. Ready for the big duel scene? Just leave it to us. It'll be flawless. Really? I look forward to seeing it. Anyway, what are you two doing here? Were you looking for us? Yeah, today's the last day that you two will be staying with us in the dorms, right? I was thinking we could have a big dinner to pump ourselves up. Maybe. Yeah, let's do it. I think it sounds like a great idea. By the way, wasn't Jill with you? She was called away by the dean some time ago. I'll go check on her. I'll come with you. You guys can go on ahead to the cafeteria. Okay. Let's go to the cafeteria. As you wish, boss. Don't call me that. Looks like they've really hit it off. Sometimes it worries me that he doesn't really let people get close. What? Oh, it's nothing. Okay then, let's go get changed. It'd be kind of embarrassing to walk around like this. I have to agree. I don't think it kind of suits them. That should do it. Want to meet up with Jill? Alright, let's go to the dean's office. Alrighty, so I think this is going to be a great place to call our episode today after that great big long scene. So thanks for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so you know when the next episode comes out. And I will see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.